Is this the massive pivot point when it comes to IXHL, and is this going to be the beginning to recovery all the way upwards of the dollar levels? Now, in today's video, we're going to be discussing exactly where IXHL is heading from three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to talk about the catalyst that this ticker is running on. Spoiler alert, this is an amazing catalyst. The what, we're going to be doing some stock analysis, going over what to look for when it comes to short interest, institutional ownership, dilution history, everything like that. Then the where, I'm going to be telling you guys where to get in, where to get out. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, congratulations to every single person who did watch my video about, I want to say 5 days ago on August 17th when I said this. It is time to pick up some IXHL soon. It is once again time to go ahead and buy some IXHL. Now, this is when the ticker was sitting approximately 38 cents-ish, okay? If we go over here, let's see. Right, it's sitting at 38, 37 cents-ish. So right now it's sitting at approximately 70 cents, almost, right, 62 cents-ish. So congratulations everyone who did go ahead and average down below 40 cents-ish. Now, with that said, let's get talking about exactly where's this ticker heading from here on out. So, as always, we want to talk about the why first. Why do we want to talk about the why? Because we want to understand whether or not the move that we're seeing is sustainable or not, right? And I think that is the number one thing that so many traders just disregard. And, well, not so many traders, a lot of beginner traders disregard that, and they just jump straight into, okay, well, the charts, right? Oh, well, okay, well, the chart is this and the chart is that, right? And I think that the number one problem is that a lot of traders are here trading, they're just trading. They're not understanding that, hey, trading penny stocks and trading Forex and crypto and futures is complete different instruments of becoming profitable, right? It's a complete different ballpark, right? It's a complete different ballgame, right? When it comes to trading these stocks, you really want to anticipate, right? Like, are you trading a low market cap stock, or are you trading a high market cap stock? Are you trading a company that has a high overhead supply? Are you trading a company that just cured cancer? Are you trading a company that is just moving on a volume pump, right? Like, for example, AZTR, right? When we go over here to AZTR this morning, it was up like, last night, it was up like almost 100%. Why was it up so much? A reverse split. What does that even mean? Like, why is that even a thing? What? And then you go over here to IXHL. IXHL is up only 30%. Well, why is it up 30%? Well, because the company came out and announced some solid news regarding their shares buyback program. Now, how does the shares buyback program work? If you watched my videos, any of my IXHL videos, right, you're probably familiar with the concept of dilution, right? The stock market is simple supply and demand. When supply is limited and demand goes up, what happens to supply? What happens to the price? Price goes up, right? Because the supply is limited and the demand is growing. Therefore, more people want this thing that there's limited amount of it. The prices of it goes up. All right, pretty commonsensical so far. Stay with me. Now, what happens if the supply increases? Prices go down, right? Because there's more of this thing that the same amount of people want. Now there's a discount, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot cheaper. Okay, that is how dilution works. That is how an offering works. That's how adding shares work. Now, what a shares buyback is? A shares buyback is pretty much the exact opposite. A shares buyback goes ahead and makes the supply smaller. So now the demand is proportionally bigger. Even though it stayed the same, it's bigger now because the supply is smaller. So now these people have to pay more, right? So that's exactly what we're seeing over here when it comes to IXHL, right? So solid news. This is amazing news. Now, why is this such good news? Right? It's good news because of multiple factors. Because A, not only does it go ahead and actually not mess with the supply, it is also an anti-dilutionary catalyst, meaning that it doesn't really make sense for them to go ahead and sell shares if they're saying, hey, we're going to buy back the shares. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't. They don't go head to head. They go head to head. If that they do go head to head, right? So it doesn't really make sense for them to be diluting while they're saying, "Hey, we're coming out of my interest." So this also obviously shows strength in the company's, it shows strength in the company's balance sheet, right? It shows that, hey, we got a lot of cash and don't mind spending it, right? No, right? Anyways, little weekend, breakout there. But anyway, so going back to what I was saying regarding IXHL, there's a lot of potential here. Now let's talk about the chart. Okay, so when it comes to the chart, right? Now listen, a shares buyback is one of those things which is about how we always tell you guys. The stock is on the company and the company's on the stock. Do you remember I always tell you that, right? And that there are certain things that are good for the company that are bad for the stock, and there are certain things that are good for the stock that are bad for the company. And anytime I want to talk about something that is good for the company, that is bad for the stock, I talk about dilution. Well, guess what's good for the stock but is bad for the company? A shares buyback. Right now, why is the shares buyback bad for the company? Well, it's not that it's bad for the company, but a lot of people believe that, hey, what are you doing? How about you take this money and invest it in some shit? How about you go ahead and actually come up with an FDA, speed up the FDA approval? Like, why are you buying shares? Why are you spending $20 million on your own damn stock? What are you trying to prove? Just go and get the job done. That's, it's a different philosophy, right? But that is real. That is a real one, okay? So now let's talk about the charts. Where do we go from the charts from here now? Well, when it comes to the charts, guys, I do see this move having a top at approximately, this, 80. I don't see it getting above 85, honestly, right? I don't see it getting above 85. And I think that even 75 cents is going to be a little bit tough for the ticker to be able to break above. Okay, this 75-cent level, which we got over here, 73 to 75 cents. So I see it testing 75 cents, right? Now, is it possible that it goes all the way to a buck? I mean, maybe, right? It's not impossible, right? But is it probable? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Just based off of the price action this morning, right? And remember, right? It's done a great job holding the VWAP over here at 60 cents. And I think that if it holds 60 cents, I think 60 cents to 65 cents-ish is a good trade to play back and forth, and then with your stop loss at like 58 cents-ish or something like that. And then obviously another great trade would be 50 cents, buy it down at 50 cents and play for a bounce upwards of 55 cents-ish, 58 cents-ish. Again, right, very, very small position. Now, what I do think though is I do think that it's a good time to go ahead and close some of our position, as we previously discussed, right? If you guys don't remember, I did come up with a whole video explaining to you guys, hey, if you have a $1 average, what do you do? And a big portion of that strategy was, hey, you want to sell your shares about 55 cents and then buy them back again under 40 cents-ish. Buy above 55, sell above 55, buy again at 44, right? So you can go ahead and actually lower your average over and over again, right? Without even actually selling your equity in IXHL, because you're just entering at a different price, right? So there is that. Now, with that said, listen, if you guys want to trade alongside me every single day, right? And let's say the markets have been whooping your butt, okay? Let's say the markets have been whooping your butt. You've been getting some big reds, right? Let me tell you something. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You're gonna get the same results if you keep doing the same thing. That's how life works, right? But I got good news for you guys. Right now, we've doubled our free trial. We've doubled it. You heard that right. We've doubled it. We've gone from 7 days free trial to 14 days free trial. 14 days, 2 weeks free trial, 2 weeks you don't pay a cent in our Discord, okay? It comes with a 30 days money back guarantee as well. And right now, I did add 10 more spots. Right now, the next 10 people that join, they get access to this 2 weeks free trial for a 50% discount. So after the 2 weeks trial finishes, let's say you want to stay, you join at a 50% discounted rate. Who do you know that's doing this? Now, listen, you're right to be skeptical. You should be skeptical. You have to be skeptical, right? Skepticism is what saves you, okay? Right? However, listen, 7 days, we used to do 7 day free trial, now 14 days free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. We already have over 400 people coming back. Remember what I said, nothing changes if nothing changes. Give this a shot. See if you make money. If you make money, come back for it. What's this? Says, hi, Sam, thank you for our work. My 7 day free trial finished. 7 G's in 7 days. Do you think he's coming back? He's definitely coming back. Okay? So we've been absolutely crushing it, man. We've been absolutely crushing it day in, day out. Let's jump to the present day over here. Literally yesterday, we made a killing on PTIX. My man says, hi, Sam, thank you. Top Trade Academy is the best. Maybe pause it and read some of this, right? Because we've been crushing it, man. We've been crushing it day in, day out. 6x when everyone joins, going to in less than a month. This score by far the best. The ultimate thanks goes to the Top Trade Academy. It has been life-changing. We've been, the proof is in the pudding, right? As they say, the proof is in the pudding. So give it a shot, guys. The link is in the comment section and description. And yeah, I look forward to joining you guys. I look forward to meeting you guys. Sorry, not joining you guys. I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Trade Academy. Again, 14 days free trial. If I keep saying 7 days free trial by accident, it's because we just changed it from 7 days free trial to 14 days free trial. Okay, so that's really why you guys are seeing me kind of keep saying 7. It's 14 days. All right, it's 14 days. Anyways. Check it out. Next 10 members, 50% sale. Thank you for watching. Happy trading. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.